Drama, drama. The new trailer for The Handmaid's Tale indicates that we're about to see the most intense installment so far. The trailer features a funeral, but some fans claim that the funeral is not for Fred Waterford. Well, whose is it then? Let's start off with the expected plot.
The grieving wife.
A trailer and a synopsis. We couldn't have asked for more. Thankfully, we finally know more about the continuation of one of the most disturbing series in the entire history of cinema. Fans of the show have been waiting patiently for the 5th installment, which will obviously continue right after the dramatic events of the season 4 finale. If you forgot what happened, which we highly doubt, June and her fellow handmaids beat Fred Waterford to death in the woods. So yeah, the most hated villain in the series is gone. The official synopsis for season 5 reads, quote, June faces consequences for killing Commander Waterford while struggling to redefine her identity and purpose. The widowed Serena attempts to raise her profile in Toronto as Gilead's influence creeps into Canada. Commander Lawrence works with Aunt Lydia as he tries to reform Gilead and rise in power. June, Luke, and Moira fight Gilead from a distance as they continue their mission to save and reunite with Hannah. But whose funeral did we witness in the trailer? We'll share more pieces of information about it a bit later in the video. Moira star Samira Wiley told The View that the 5th installment will continue right after the 4th one. Now that Commander Waterford is dead, June has gotten rid of her biggest enemy, but she will certainly face the consequences of her actions. Thanks to Wiley, we also know that the protagonist is still in Canada, working on her plan to bring Gilead down once and for all. The lead star of the series, Elisabeth Moss, told TV Line that this is possibly one of the wilder seasons they've ever worked on, adding that a lot will happen in the 5th installment. If this is indeed the final season, we just hope the creators won't squeeze a lot of storylines and give an awful conclusion to the story we've been invested in for God only knows how many years. Now, let's jump into more details about that previously mentioned funeral. The big question is, whose funeral is it?
She knows the world is watching.
According to the showrunner, you need to smash that like button if you haven't done so already. No, seriously, do it in order to help us grow. It'll mean a lot to us. Now, we already said that the Handmaid's Tale Season 5 trailer hints at a character's funeral and a big war. We already know that Fred Waterford is the person who died in the latest installment of the series, and we already know that June will suffer a lot because of her actions. The thing is, she always knew what kind of consequences would follow, but I think she has no idea that she is starting a war. The widowed Serena will most definitely try to paint herself as a saint in Toronto as Gilead's power comes to Canada. Now, there are tons of crazy theories regarding the mentioned funeral. Some of them are reliable, and others, like I said, sound pretty crazy. But if history has taught us anything, it's that we should always expect the unexpected when it comes to The Handmaid's Tale. This only brings us to JANINE'S death.
I feel Gilead pulling me back.
The trailer footage for the upcoming installment of the show is filled with details that are only visible if you watch the trailer at least a couple of times. Well, thanks to some eagle-eyed fans, we know that JANINE'S future is uncertain. In the trailer footage, there's a moment in which the character is sprawled across the floor, meaning that the 5th season might bring the end of the handmaid that has been an essential character in the previous 4 seasons. Based on the footage, it really seems like Janine won't make it. The fact that she separated from June in the previous season only makes this theory stronger and more reliable. Thankfully, the actress that plays the character decided to talk about her future on the show, and she released some details in an interview with EW. Madeline Brewer said that even though Janine is a cat with 9 lives, we also know that she used up several of them already. Quote, I'm just going to say this season is no exception to that. Do you guys have any theories regarding Janine's future? Let us know before we do a trailer breakdown.
She can't get to you. So you just gotta forget about her.
So the trailer starts off with the aftermath of June killing Commander Fred Waterford, as we see bits from the event. Well, let me rephrase this, as we see bits from the very satisfying event. And it seems as if June isn't bothered by the fact that she started a war. In fact, she even says, quote, "I want her to know it was me." Obviously referring to the commander's wife, Serena Joy Waterford. The trailer also confirms that Serena will play the victim, and she perfectly acts as the poor, widowed victim. In one scene, she can be seen in funeral clothing, standing over Fred's coffin, looking like she's in terrible pain while grieving her husband. But then, just a few moments later, she shows off her evil smile. The teaser also proves that June won't get the free out-of-jail card, at least not in the 5th installment, as we see her behind bars. And the very end of the teaser shows June with a gun on Serena, saying, quote, "You want to fight? Let's fight." Honestly, we really wish for Serena to finally get what she deserves. I mean, she shouldn't be allowed to escape justice one more time. As previously mentioned, June, Luke, and Moira will continue trying to bring Gilead down while also trying to save and reunite with Hannah. Now, we have some bad news, and we're really sorry to confirm that Emily is gone.
You wanna fight? Let's fight.
The 5th installment of the series won't feature Alexis Bledel. Sadly, the actress who has portrayed the character Emily in all of the previous 4 seasons announced that she won't return to reprise her role in the upcoming episodes. Quote, "After much thought, I felt I had to step away from The Handmaid's Tale at this time," Bledel said in an interview with USA Today. Quote, "I am forever grateful to show creator Bruce Miller for writing such truthful and resonant scenes for Emily, and to Hulu, the cast, and crew for their support. Nothing is confirmed yet, but according to most reports, you need to smash that subscribe button and notification bell so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future." No, seriously. It looks like the actress simply wanted to focus on other projects and had no time for her role in the Hulu series. Emily played an essential role in the series, and we can't think of a way the show will explain her departure. Perhaps they'll kill the character off. Who knows? We do know, though, that each season has granted Alexis an Emmy nomination, and she even won the award once thanks to her incredible performance. See you in the next video!